This is the foundation. So the Cowboys get embarrassed by the Seahawks, and then they embarrass themselves. 24. They lose to the Seahawks 24-13. Look, it's so bad right now. It's raining right now. I kind of staying in the car because of that. I figured making this video since I'm doing that. There's a reason why I'm in my car too, because I had to go to the store, figure through some. I had to go grab another house charger because my stupid charger again, and because I don't have no landline, crapped out again. So I figured, you know what, go get some beer, whatever. There's going to be another thing I rant about too, but the lack of discipline on this team is frustrating, beyond frustrating. The mental lapses of this team with this, oh my God, I wish I had 100 proof liquor, you know, like, I mean, you know, like, and then it's like the coaching staff went like, which tape we're gonna run for where we're gonna build off of what off of the win and all that. Well, the Giants one, we cannot use that. You know, let's use the Carolina one. I mean, nothing was even building off of it. You know, like, at least run the RPO, at least run the read option thing where you just giving them the threat. Just let them see it. Even though you run it 20 times, even though you're gonna run them 2 out of the 20 times, at least let them see it. Tavon Austin gets down the field, run him again, run him 3-4 times down the field in a row, probably, just to make them go, watch out, you know. Run something off of the jet sweep and all that. Do something. I mean, that's how, because Dak is like trying to look for his favorite target, Cole Beasley. But Cole Beasley there's no room for him because everybody's all in the same area, because they're not even running certain things. You know, and then I don't know. I don't know if it's about the Cowboys slant or whatever, because it used to be the staple of the Cowboys with Michael Irvin, but it seems like the slant has become a curse or something like that, because it seems like every time we run a slant, I love Michael. I love the pick of Michael Gallup, but then it seems like another Cowboy fell victim to, hey, let's run a slant and let's let the ball go through your hands into the defender's hand. You know. And then all the crap that, you know, like we was giving Eli, and then we was making fun of Russell Wilson. Man, our defensive line is going to feast. Our offensive line looked like their offensive line. In fact, it looked worse. And then, you know, and then our defense was going, yeah, man, we're gonna do this, and then they only get 1 sack. The mental errors, Kayvon Frazier. Nah, Tyler Lockett is not one of the fastest guys in the league. But then let's let him do that. Chris Rashad, he knows the Seahawks offense so much. It's like, yeah, our defense kept us in the game again. You know, for the most part, kept us in the game. But then we had the mental lapses. Like, we only need to be down at halftime, 3-14. But no, let Randy Gregory, let him be undisciplined and go, well, Janikowski is a good kicker, but, you know, let's make it easier for him. And then Dak, he's trying his best. You know, a lot of people making fun of him, but then they try, you know, Dak tries to make a play. Zeke gets Zeke down the field. Zeke catches it, touchdown. But Zeke is not aware of his surroundings. Stepped out of bounds. And he did that a second time he did it. It's like, Zeke, please, Brad, know where your sidelines is. Stop drifting out there. Bruh. And then on special teams, can we go a game without a holding penalty on punt return? I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, it's almost I expecting it every time. It's like, okay, they punting the ball. It's like, you might as well put everybody on the line and let the ball go, because we're gonna get called back anyway. It's like give up already kind of thing on that. And then Zeke in the second half, he starts, he starts making some monster. I knew he was gonna have a monster game, but because every time the third game is when he starts showing out, and then, you know, he's trying to carry the team on his back, but then, again, trying to do too much, rather, not knowing that, hey, like, we can get back in this game. There's a lot of time left, but he wanted to make a play, and then he gets stripped, And the thing, here's the craziest thing. Our offensive line is struggling. Like, forget about the Le'Veon Bell thing. You're struggling. Run it with Zeke. Run it with Rod Smith. Just keep on putting both them two in the game, and keep on this running them. Wear the team down. Make them tackle. Make them be physical. At least they was physical enough, but at least with the Carolina Panthers, they showed the actual physicalness. Because look, our defense was like, we were slowing them down, but then they kept on coming. They kept on pushing it. They kept on pushing the deal, which that was our calling card in 2016, our calling card in 2014. Nah, but let's change it up. Let's keep on getting quarterback. Anyway, we get the Lions next week. Again, clean up the mental damn errors, and we can win games. Our defense keeps us in games. Jason Garrett, he got to stop saying imposing our will, because he doesn't know how to impose nothing will. All he knows is to impose the same stupid thing. Like, oh, let's get that going. But anyway, I want to rant about something else, because this is league wide, because it happened in this game. The Crawford one was bad. That one was bad. I mean, what you gonna treat you might as well, like, if I touch this guy, if I hit him twice with my hands, then they're down and all that. And then but the one that they called on the Seahawks when they got Dak, I was embarrassed. As a Cowboys fan, I was embarrassed that they called that. I was like, Jesus. And then it was going on through the whole league today. This stupid protecting of the quarterbacks is like, all we need is John Cena's and Roman Reigns. Everybody else can rely. Everybody else, I mean, because it's not like Dick Butkus, Jim Brown, Bob Lilly, I mean, you name all the Mike Singletary, Lawrence Taylor, Ronnie Lott, Charles Haley, Deion Sanders, all those guys that made a difference in this league. Nah, we don't like make sure they're stars, because fantasy football and all that they need to feed into that and everything. But this is absolute crap. I'm embarrassed. I'm and that, I think that's why Troy Aikman was frustrated, because Troy Aikman was like, man, I could have played 25 years if I got treated like this, But anyway, got the Lions next week. We rep the Cowboys. Mahalo for watching. Paniela boys, and like always, go Cowboys.